Good day buddies, thanks for dropping by on the video where I'm going to update you on our 2-year-old ant colony. It's been a year since their last update, so I'm sure there's a lot of growth, expansions, yet a little challenge. Anyway, welcome back buddies. And for those new to the channel, you're also welcome to DColonyyt. Exactly 1 year have passed, when we made them a DIY setup, and moved the colony in, on their first birthday. Non-stop exploration initiated by the workers, whose first time to experience a spacious area. At least for them, cause they live, and grow on a test tube. The entire first year of their lives. At the very next day, the slow worker ants started digging on the vertical nest we provided for them. The construction of the mini nesting space takes several days to be done. Slowly, but surely. On my experience, this colony was the easiest to maintain. They consume almost anything I gave them. They don't sting, or bite. Especially, they never tried to escape, or show signs that they want out. It's more likely the flow-on barrier never been used. Great species for a newbie ant keeper, they're so slow in terms of movement. And in growth as colony as well. Their population was below 200 when we moved them here. From few workers foraging, they can now swarm their food. That's after a lot of cleaning, feeding, and of course, a lot of viewing. As an ant keeper, that's my favorite part of the hobby. Observing the ants. On their previous update, I'm not that sure if they belong to the genus Tetramorium or Dilobocondla. But after a lot of observation and research, they will most likely fall to the genus Tetramorium. Anyway, as the colony grows, they slowly widen the nest chambers to accommodate more members. They reached maturity at 1.5 years old. As they started producing illets, or the ant reproductive. Look at the size of these queen illet, and this drone. Almost similar. Some of them made the mission outside the outworld. And some died trying to join the nuptial flights. One of the things I observe on the colony is they create a messy area inside their nest. It's not an ant comfort room. It's more likely a kitchen, where they prepare foods. Sometimes they bring larvas here to feed. Back when they're still on a test tube setup, they also have a messy place like this. And I'm telling you buddies, it's not a place for the waste. Cause they have a separate, garbage site. If you remember the queen we caught last year, which is the same species with our featured colony. She's here now with her very own colony. And again, they have created their own messy place. Going back to the larger colony. As the ants expand, or move to the top layer of the vertical nest, they again created a new messy place for the colony. Based on observation, this is indeed a big part of their lives. On the 21st month, they're now 4 times bigger compared when we first moved the colony here. They almost run out of substrate to dig, while the white sand outworld before turned into a dirty white substrate now, so I decided to move them to a new setup, while doing a maintenance on the old one. If you can remember, this is the cheap DIY nest we made here on the channel before buddies. Anyway, if the time is right, the colony will move immediately, without any hesitations. Like what happened here. And again as expected, they made or transfer the messy area here quickly. The size of the nest is just right for the population, it has still some rooms for the upcoming broods. It looks like the nest is really made for them. There's still some workers left here, no worries, we'll be transferring all of them later on. For now we need a new outworld. We'll be using this one, This is much smaller than the previous, so we're gonna be adding another DIY outworld in a cup. Let's give them a dubia roach, and see how they swarm at 2 years old. For me, to witness your ant colony grow from a single queen, is indeed the greatest achievement as an ant keeper. As a proof of continuous growth of the colony, I connected a secondary cup nest a month ago, which the colony has now successfully filled up. They definitely need more room now, reason why they find out the weakness of the DIY nest, which is here, but no problem, I just need to cover the top of the nest completely. And punch a pinhole for the hydration. We're going to offer them another expansion. This time I will try to introduce them to one part of the space station ant farm, which we also unbox here on the channel. If they will love to use it, I'll absolutely let the whole colony occupy the unlimited expansion ant farm in the future. The problem is, no one of the 3 healthy ant species that I tried to house here flourished. The reason why, I recently given this ant farm a name. Death Nest. I just hope you have learned something from this video, guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish in tapping the like and share button, that would help a lot. This is DColonyyt, saying goodbye. For now. But hoping to see you on my next videos.